What an adventure. Truly, when you go to easy, look up for something, and then all of this other stuff pops up. I really do mean that. Well, anyway, not that you can go back, but like if I was Dean Slaughter and it was September of 84, because I am very close to Knots Landing, September 1984, freshman year, Thursday night lineup. What was it now? Was it Cosby and Family Ties? Oh, I know. Michael J. Fox, the young Republican. And just like 3 years earlier, that was his mother on Family. She can't make up her mind to a last name either. It's either Meredith Baxter or Meredith Baxter Burney. Anyway, so if I was in charge of College Park and I had no obligations, Star Chamber, in camera, secret. If I was only obligated to educating young minds and having fun at it, England gave England gave their people Maryland, and Maryland became Catholic. And who let the Protestants in? How did that happen? There were 2 more courses that I wanted to take at that UMBC that I wanted to take at College Park. Comparative religion and war, morality, and law. Now, this makes my equal justice handouts. I know you were ransacked. All the mumia stolen. And now we're back to Nicaragua. So were the Capuchins. This Gandhi that you put there, if you think after this little Maryland is a little itty bitty state. India is huge. India has Calcutta. No Indian who has made money in America or married a Jonas says, let me delve into Calcutta. You did Slumdog Millionaire. I'm not interested in Gandhi, his salt marches. I am not at this time going to read Eric on Gandhi. You handed out that equal justice. You should have thrown in some Gandhi. He's right there. The Indian embassy is right behind the Phillips. This is on you. It's not on me. You understand? And don't make me be Indian mean, because I can be and I know how. Complexion is everything to everybody. And all of us, we are here because we couldn't be there. Anywhere. So don't get superior. And you already have. Trust me. Now, this Maryland, oh, I'm sorry. Just really. It's KARANGA. So it's 1975 or 4, and I'm going to the Westchester County Center for a school trip for KWANZA. This KARANGA and KWANZA, KARANGA was born in Maryland. KARANGA will leave Maryland and go to California and become the nemesis of Huey Newton. Huey Newton's father was like a minister of some kind. Tuskegee, Booker T. Washington will say at that time, they are not raising proper ministers. Well, Martin Luther King, he spoke to the American Psychological Association, and he had hopes for social science. Well, I would hope that somebody wrote something somewhere globally. Now, I began with this and I said, this is wrong. It's Marion Barry being in charge of this entire civil rights movement. The change of the guard, Barry and Lewis John out, Stokely Carmichael in. There's no avoiding it. That's what happened. A new religion, KWANZA. Free to introduce Reverend Jesse Jackson. You are talking to a national television audience. And trust me, I am not, and no one, after Tipper Gore rated the albums and didn't say to her husband or the president, you know, no matter the cursing or whatever, they're having a problem with police brutality. You wrote your songs of the 60s. Good for you. It's no skin off my back, trust me. You've done nothing to me. Nothing. Because nobody through Dutch law, most of your music industry is Dutch law. I am not buying. It's not happening, but I will. Do you understand? Because poor Richard Pryor, he set the spoon on fire. What? Oh no, come on now. Poor Richard. Richard Pryor's albums of comedy and maybe the first 3 of Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is not SNL is not stopping anybody. The real news of NBC and the interdisciplinary, he's not segregated. He's waiting to be pulled in mainstream. Your Michael Steele is never going to run for political office. Not in what is known as the United States of America. He may pop up. God only knows what's going to happen. Not in Nueva York. Really. After this, they are the leaders of communication. They're young people from the youngest, Ritalin boy. It wasn't an issue for him. If it wasn't an issue for Ritalin boy, yep. And anyway, so this Dean Slaughter, with the murder of Lenny Bias, they all fled. Lefty Drizel, south. Bobby Ross, south. Slaughter, oh, I'm sure he did to Occidental College, Los Angeles, whatever he did to College Park. And then Roberta Coates. Is she related to the Coates publisher? Coates is a historical name. I think it was for the Post Roads for some reason. And there is a Coates building in New York City. I think it might have been on Madison Avenue. I'm not sure. And of course, Coates, my roommate's boyfriend. First, the room was entirely too small, mother. She's pouncing her foot on the floor. Her mother, she's been my problem for 17 years, and now she's yours. You, all 3 of you, you became my problem. Your grandmother, your mother became my problem. And your husband who mixed that drink, of which I don't even remember it coming to my lips, and I woke up on a fucking Marriott cot 2.5 feet up off the floor to her brother calling me a heifer in a Victoria's Secret gown. And nobody said what happened. To this day, once again, there was an after party someplace else. You know, the bride, the groom, the wedding party. Well, yeah, that Milton Eisenhower, everything now that you look at, the social science, I understand there was a revolution. So basically, they said there was a setback when there was a tie, and the Republicans took the get rid of the advancements. They called it a setback. Well, don't you think being taught to read for your Bible, and then what happened to those people? They know how to read. Did they go to England? Like when the war was over and America won, what happened to those black people? Look, whatever. I'm just saying, American studies in England at Oxford and Cambridge, it better look like American studies at the University of Virginia when Katie Couric graduated with that. Did she not? I'm just saying. It's not which is a more reputable news? Saturday Night Live, Baba Wawa, or Rosanna Donna? Roseanne Scammerdella? The moderator for the Mayor Lindsay, Eleanor Holmes Norton Holmes, that will go to, no, she goes back to D.C. She was from D.C. She will come to New York. Lindsay gives her a job, human relations, New York City. She goes back to where she started. You have one age group, don't. When this DC needed to be redone, they went to grade school, Catholic school, this school, when it was crappy. I go to use the Foundation Library, the American Psychological Association Library, the Housing Library, HUD. I don't think I did not. I will go to the Library of Congress after the Troubles. Because when I needed the Philadelphia Inquirer, because the University of Maryland College Park McKeldin Library does not have, there is a wooden block, no holdings, Philadelphia Inquirer, 1920 to 1987. It did not say go to Library of Congress. So I went to Philadelphia. Yeah, you all have some explaining to do. Was I wrong? I said because I know. The Jesuits said no to St. Elmo's fire. We do not want you filming on this campus. Hence, they came to College Park. I know that the Hoff Theater is a test site for Hollywood to see if the audience laughs in the right place. So you're recording. Like, they have to see if the laugh is right. Yeah. I could, at this point, your women's studies, I said, and you are not. Trust me. Everything you did is beyond. You're Jill Moss Greenberg, my customer. Oh, Sophia, I just can't. My hands are shaking every time, 3 times a week. Her Mid-Atlantic Equity. She sticks some black person on the cover and she chit-chats about them at a school. I can't wait to see what this Brooklynite, a Brooklyn, New York girl. She came to Prince George's County and started like the Democratic Party of Women. Oh, you all are the gift that keeps giving. And as they said to me when they came from Kentucky, we like to put a face to the name. It's not only when I'm going to read about you when I'm like, oh, I won't get there any 65. I'm going to remember your asses when I was young and spry, when I could wear fingernail polish before I accidentally, whoever knew that could happen? There it is. I went to give somebody their copies, and there goes my nail polish. Woo! And then, oh, she was livid. No more nail polish for Sophia. I thank you for the memories. You gotta love it. And Bobby Lovett, historically black colleges and universities. Really, look at this Stacey Abrams on The View. How do you get your confidence? I think that was the first book. Maybe you went to a lab school.